Hi, we're in Northbrook, Illinois with Barry Chasik. Barry, good to see you.
How you doing, Chuck?
We got My System. If you want to tell us a little bit about what you've done since you've had My System.
Well, basically I made a lot of money.
We're sitting in your gorgeous home. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you, if you don't mind me asking, what is this property worth?
Probably in excess of $1 million.
Over $1 million.
Yeah, it's this end of this street in particular, which is, as you know, a cul-de-sac over here, is the choice area and a very affluent area around here. The homes here over the past 5 years, none of them have sold for under 850, 900,000. We bought it. We moved in here in April. Thanks to you, I upsized rather than downsized.
But being my student, I'm betting you got a good deal on this property.
Oh yeah, we got a very good deal. We moved from a townhouse that I was very happy in, 3,200 square feet to 5,200 square feet, and as you can see, you know, swimming pool, beautiful golf course behind us, just a magnificent house, and it's just incredible. I still can't. I pinch myself every once in a while that I live in a place like this. You know?
And I remember you got My System. You did 2 deals right away.
Yeah.
You made up, was it like $48,000 immediately?
Right.
I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you raised over $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Private fund.
Yeah. I made my investors really happy. You know, it was, they're clamoring for more deals. One of my guys, in fact, his daughter is getting married in May, and he keeps calling me. I need more deals to make more money for the wedding.
So, it's a lovely business, isn't it?
It's a phenomenal business. I work out of the house. During the summer, I'm in the pool. Got my phone with me. And it's just a phenomenal business.
Spending time with your grandkids over that.
I have 5 grandchildren, and when there's not an activity that they're involved in during the summer, they're here. Our house is like the country club for the little 8 and under little people, and they bring their friends here. Our backyard is a day camp, but it's fun to have them here. It's really great, and to be around them as much as I do. And as you know, I've got a sailboat out in Wilmette Harbor, and I'm sailing probably 2-3 afternoons a week. So I've got a great life, and real estate is where it's at. It allows you to do what you want to do when you want to do it.
Absolutely.
You work as much as you want, as little as you want. It's just phenomenal. And the main thing that I got from your seminar that I attended
a year ago, wasn't it?
It's about a year ago. I learned there's so many different ways you can make money in real estate, that the thing to do is to focus on what you do best. And so I found two points, 2 focal points. One, of course, is buying and selling properties, but very cautious. I get probably out of my network of referral sources, probably 10 or 15 offers a month, and out of that, sometimes I don't take any, sometimes 1 or 2, and I do a lot of homework.
So you do a lot of pre-screening when they call in.
Tremendous amount of pre-screening, and that's Sunny.
Hi, Sonny.
She's a prime investor of mine. She's an old dog. She's 14 years old.
Beautiful.
And,
you smell our dog? Huh?
I'm sure she does. And the other thing is lease to own, which I do in kind of a unique way. People are referred to me that don't quite qualify for a property on their own, but they want to get in for one reason or another. And I tell them after I interview them and crunch some numbers, go find a property that you want to live in, not one of mine. And they pick properties in nice areas, and I go and I buy it for them, and I lease it to them, and make money along the way, and then sell it to them at a prearranged price.
So you have the buyers come to you,
Yeah.
which is what I teach. Have the buyer before you have the house.
Exactly.
You have your buyer go out and find the deal.
Right.
They bring the house to you, and then you negotiate, you buy the house, and then you turn around and you lease it out to them.
Right.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's, don't tell anyone, but it's a gold mine. And I'll tell you that the offshoot of that is, imagine calling a realtor and saying to a realtor, I got a client for you, find them a house. They love you, and so it just snowballs on itself. And I expect to do a minimum of 30 of those deals this coming year, a minimum.
Barry, what's your average profit on
My average profit is $20,000 on a deal. It's not a get-rich-quick deal, but it's money in the bank because it rolls in every month. I get a little bit of down payment, $3,000-4,000 plus the first month's rent, and I make $300 or $400 over the PITI along the way. Being in the business, the banking business, my cost of finance is way lower than the cost of finance of most of the people who are subprime. And then I usually sell the property to them at somewhere in the 8 to 10% range over what I bought it for. For example, if I buy a property for $200,000 at my cost, which I buy it for cash or no contingent, I'll sell it to them at the end of a year for $220,000. So I make a profit there. And then what I do is I refund back, provided they paid every month's rent on time, approximately $100 to $200 a month, which goes towards the down payment. And that's the formula, and it works like a charm. Crunch the numbers. If I'm making an average of $20,000 on a deal, and I'm going to do 30 or 40 of these in a year, it's a nice number.
Yeah, that is a very nice number.
Right.
I'm proud of you, man. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
This is a gorgeous home, and I'm happy for you. This is why I teach. This is why I teach.
Oh man, I'm a happy camper, let me tell you.
Great. Okay, Barry, can you tell us about this deal behind us?
Yeah, it's a really interesting deal. I got the property, I sold it to these two guys for, made $50,000 on the sale to them. I got them to
You made $50,000 on the sale.
I made $50K on the sale to these two guys. I then got them the financing to buy it from me, and some of the financing to rehab. I loaned them $35,000, and I'm getting a piece of the action on the back end. The back end, they're going to make about $1.25, and I'm going to get probably another 25 on it.
So you made 50. You're gonna make another 25,000. What's this place worth?
$4.25 to $4.5.
It's about $425,000-450,000.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this is the Bronzeville Historic District in Chicago. You can't touch property. I tried to buy this lot. Can't touch it. Property here is just going like crazy. On a weekend, the street is packed with people looking for properties. We've gotten calls like crazy off of the for sale sign.
So even in an area like this where the values are high, my system still works.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Well, I paid $170 for this. I sold it to these guys for $225, and then I loaned them $35K. Plus, I got them the financing, the tool, and you apply it to that. The lease to own deal is an absolute gold mine.